Hi, my name is Sherelle Shabazz. I'm the Associate Dean of Student Development Campus Life at Berkeley College, and Mark the Hypnotist was wonderful. It was a great experience. I was kind of skeptical in the beginning, but I think the students really enjoyed it. It was a great orientation. Welcome back to students at Berkeley campus in White Plains, so it was great.
When I count to 3, I want you to open your eyes, look at your hand. You're not going to see two separate hands. You're going to see what looks like a piece of granite carved to look like two hands, but those fingers cannot separate. The harder you try, the more impossible it is to separate these fingers. The harder you try, the more impossible it will be to separate these fingers. On the count of 3, I want you to look at those hands. The harder you try, you simply will not be able to separate them. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, look at your hand. Try and separate those fingers. You won't be able to. The harder you try. Really try. You've separated your hands before. You're a strong gentleman, right? Really? No? Good. Sleep. Deeper. Sleep. All the way down. Let it happen. Sleep. All the way down. Sleep. Let it happen. Sleep. All the way down. Sleep. Let it happen. Really simple. Really. Sleep. All the way down. On the count of 3, when you hear me snap my fingers, all of a sudden, you are going to be able to smell this scent in the room. 1, 2, 3. Can you smell that? I snap my fingers again. Really count to 3. That scent is not just here in the room. It's coming from the person next to you. And you really want to get a noseful of that scent, because the deeper you smell that, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more you want to smell that. 1, 2, 3. Can you smell that in the person next to you? Can you smell that in the person next to you? Yeah. When I snap my fingers, it's going to be twice as powerful. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, you can't get enough of that. When I snap my fingers, you're going to realize that that smell is actually coming from the person on the other side. 1, 2, 3. The smell is coming from the other. Yeah, you hear me count to 3 and snap my fingers. You're going to realize that is not the most pleasant smell. In fact, that is the worst smell you have ever smelled. But only when you hear me count to 3 and snap my fingers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is pure. Oh, that is evil. That is fierce. That is vicious. When I snap my fingers, it's going to get twice as bad. Oh, that is really hard. That is just. I know you're not going to get sick. Don't worry, you're not going to get sick. And sleep all the way down. Now, you're going to realize that this is one of those Sour Patch candies that now that the sugar and the favorite flavor is gone, when I snap, you're going to have only the sour part of it in your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Now it's just the Sour Patch. Yeah, it's a little bit sour. When I snap my fingers, it's going to be twice as sour. Oh, that's twice as sour. Yeah, and you want to get that off the tongue, but you can't swallow it. It won't spit out. You're trying to scrape it off your tongue. It won't come off. Yeah, it won't come off with your hands. Try and get that off, but the harder you try, the harder it sticks to your tongue. You cannot get that off. Touching now. When I bring you up on the count of 3, because we're going to bring everybody up. When I bring you up, you are going to have a little man sitting on your shoulder. He's about 3 inches tall. He's wearing nothing but a Speedo. And he's going to be singing love songs into your ear. In fact, it's going to start low at first, but it's going to start to get louder and louder until the point where it becomes distracting. You may start to swat at him because it becomes harder and harder to hear me when I speak with you. And so you're going to hear it. Not if you understand me. Good. The person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now, when we're going to bring everybody up on the count of 3, when you hear me say the word hypnosis, you're going to think that your right shoe is actually your cell phone. And you're going to have to answer the cell phone because you know that we're not supposed to have a cell phone on now. You will get the cell phone. Get your cell phone. I don't know what that is. What is that sound? Is there a problem? It's okay. You can tell me.
It sounds like Frank Sinatra, and he's wearing a Speedo.
On your shoulder?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Was there a cell phone? I thought I'd ask people to turn cell phones off. I'm sorry. Did people turn? Nobody up here had a cell phone, right? Okay, no, because sometimes under hypnosis, people start to think that they feel something or they hear something. You know what? We're going to take care of him. We're going to take care of him. I have a slingshot here. I'm going to hold that in your left hand. The other left hand, good. And I have a marshmallow here. Take the marshmallow, and I want you to load it here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to shoot that marshmallow against the back wall. When that comes back, it's going to hit you right in the head. You're going to fall right to sleep, and the singing will instantaneously stop. Pull that all the way back. Shoot it. Sleep. All the way back. All the way. So, because I see the light, okay? Turn it off. It's still on. I think whoever is in there, it's you have to, that's just mute. No, you want to turn that off. Yeah, you can put that in your pocket. You put that away. That's okay. Put that in your pocket. That's okay. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to lose that. Here's what we're going to try. Would you hold your hand up in front of you just like this? And I want you to fixate on just one spot on your hand, nowhere else. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, you're going to feel this hand magnetized starting to come towards your forehead. This forefinger is going to touch your forehead, and when it does, you're going to drift right off to sleep. Allow it to happen only when you're ready. It gets closer and closer. Let the focus of your eyes shift. Close your eyes and sleep. I don't know about you, but I am an avid music lover, and so I thought we would play a little music. When you hear the music, in a moment, you are going to be a piano player. You are going to be the best piano player here at Berkeley. You can keep your eyes closed, but I want you to limber up your fingers now. Sit up into your on the piano bench that you're on right now. Limber up your fingers. Everybody limber up your fingers. And when you hear the music, you are going to be the world's best piano player. Let's hear what you got. The person I'm touching now, only the person I'm touching now, I'm going to ask you to stand up. You can keep your eyes closed, that's okay. You can stand up. You are not a piano player anymore. You are going to be an interpretive dancer. You're going to dance interpretively to the music that we hear while the rest of our piano players play. Okay, we're going to ask you to take a seat. My interpretive dancer, take a seat. And sleep, ladies and gentlemen. All the way down. Sleep. Let the hands drift down.